Asè Axé Ashé, and welcome to Storytime, where I share my readings and retellings of the timeless tales of the Orisha. I am your storyteller and guide through the rich mythology and folklore of the Orisha. It is my hope that these stories uplift you when you're feeling down, expand your perspective, and strengthen your Ashe. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. This is one of my favorite stories. Ochosi, the One Arrow Hunter. But I call this story Ochosi Defeats the Iyami. You can find this story in African Narratives of Orisha Spirits and Other Deities by Alex Coco, in addition to a bunch of other books. This is a very, very popular story. So sit down because this is the way I prefer to tell it. A long time ago in Ketu, each year at the harvest, of course, the king got together, the people got together to celebrate the New Yams Festival. This is at the end of the harvest season when all the yams have been harvested and all the old ones are done. You don't just sit down and start eating your new harvest. You prepare it in a new festival, in a festival of the new yams. So when I tell you, baby, everybody was together, everybody was out, everybody was partying, baby, everybody looked good. Everybody except the Iyami. While everybody had been tending to their crops and their harvest and preparing the food and everything for the festival, nobody thought to invite the Iyami. And the witches were sitting back and they were like, oh, so y'all gonna have a party and y'all not gonna invite us? How would you feel? Because they was feeling a little salty now. So when I tell you everybody was together in their best, they was dancing, singing, praising, eating, flirting, having a funky good time. When all of a sudden the sky gets a little darker than it's supposed to be, and they hear a bunch of chirping and twerping and toot 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 tweeting, and all of a sudden the clouds and the are covered, and the sky is filled with a bunch of birds, and these birds land on everything. And the people are crying, they running, they complaining, they grabbing their children, they grabbing their wives, they grabbing their dogs, they tried to grab the food, but the birds wasn't having their honey. And the Oba, the king, he is upset. He said, how dare we have this disruption to our most plentiful harvest? How dare these birds come and disrupt our merrymaking? All of a sudden, all the birds formed together into one big giant bird and looked at him and said, how dare you have a party and not invite us? So we invited ourselves. So live with that. The king said, oh, no, 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 no. This is not going to work. I command all my hunters, get your bows and arrows where y'all at. Get it together. I need all y'all now, front and center. All of the hunters run and grab their bows, they run and grab their arrows because they like, oh, now it's my time to shine, and shine I will do. Ochosi's mother looks over at all of the hunters getting together and gathering their stuff. And a part of her thinks, I hope my son don't go up there and decide to show off. And sure enough, she looks over and her son, Ochosi, is standing in line behind all of the other hunters, with his bow and arrow in hand. And she looked and she said, oh no, this not gonna work. So Chosi's mother jumps up and she runs to the Babalawo. Everybody else is sitting there watching. As the first hunter comes up bragging and boasting, he says, I got 20 arrows. I'm the 20 arrow hunter. But I'm not gonna need all these to defeat this bird. Baby, all 20 of them arrows missed. So the next hunter, he comes up and he says, I'm smarter than them. I got 40 arrows. And my aim is better, so this shouldn't be a problem. All 40 of his arrows miss. Everybody's starting to sweat because the king is like, oh, what you thought you was just going to shoot and miss? I bet you this axe won't miss your head. So this already two men without a head because they failed to defeat the Iyami. The bird standing up there pruning itself, just sitting there, just raining on everybody's parade. And we know what it's raining. It's not water. What do birds rain down on people? Baby, the king is getting madder and madder. He said, now y'all realize y'all can't keep coming up here playing. You said you was going to take care of the bird, or I'm going to take care of you. But if you take care of the bird, I'm going to lavish you in great riches. The next hunter comes up. He says, honorable king, I am honored to, take care of this problem for you. I got 50 arrows. All 50 of his arrows missed. And the hunters keep going with more and more arrows. And Ochosi just standing in the back of the line like, Lord, I hope this little arrow don't fail me. The whole time this is going on, Ochosi's mother has gone to the Babalawo. The Babalawo has cast a fire and determined, oh yeah, you right. The Iyami Osoranga, they need an offering and quick fast in a hurry because your son is literally teetering a line. He can become very, very, very great, or you won't have a son no more. Ochosi mama, she's running and gathering everything she needs. Luckily, there was a festival, so a lot of what she needs is literally right there. She's literally running to the crossroads as the last hunter is shooting his arrows. So she's getting to the crossroads where she was told to left the offering because she like, look, leave it at the crossroads with Eshu. He gonna make sure they get it quick. She praying. She giving the offering. She's praying the offering is accepted. Ochosi is stepping up to the plate. His mother is bending down. She is crying. She is hoping. She is praying. She is wishing as Ochosi pulls his bow back. The Iyami see the offering. They see that somebody has recognized them and has paid them the proper respect. And they accept the offering right as Ochosi releases his arrow, piercing the giant bird in its heart. And as the arrow pierces the birds break up into 1,000 different birds flying away and disappearing. And the king is so happy. He said, Lord, thank God I ain't have to take out all my hunters because I didn't know how we was going to eat next week. Ochosi is lavish with riches. He is the hunter, the one arrow hunter. I hope you enjoyed that story. I love this story because at the end of the day, it's really Ochosi's mother who saves the day. And that really shows when you have a praying mother, when you have a mother who's going to pray for you and look out for the best interests of her children, you will never lose and you will never miss. I hope you enjoyed this story. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you for tuning in today. If you want to explore the Orishas more, you will find resources, the resources mentioned today and more at theasheshop.com. Thank you for visiting the Asè Shop, and Ashe.